Being mistreated by people close to you can feel deeply confusing. You expect understanding from friends and loyalty from family, and when those expectations are broken, it can leave lasting questions. Sometimes the reason has little to do with you and everything to do with them. People may project their frustrations, insecurities, or unresolved struggles on those around them. Others may feel challenged by growth that they do not yet understand. There's a reason that certain people from your past treated you the way they did. At the time, it may have felt confusing. You showed them kindness, you showed loyalty, you tried to be fair with everyone around you. Yet some of the very people who should have supported you instead chose to mistreat you. What they sensed in you was something that they could not explain. A certain light, a presence, an energy that made you different. Some people recognize that energy and feel inspired by it, but others react differently. Instead of celebrating it, they begin to feel threatened by it. Not because you were trying to compete with them, but because your presence reminded them of what they had not yet developed within themselves. That kind of light cannot be purchased. It cannot be copied. It can't even be downloaded or transferred. It is built through character, awareness, and a deeper connection with life itself. And people who operate mostly from ego often struggle to understand that. So instead of acknowledging your value, they try to diminish it. They criticize you. They secretly compete with you. Sometimes they even try to break the spirit of the person who carries that light. Not because the light is harmful, but because it exposes their own insecurities. The strange thing is, even while they were trying to break you down, you never truly lost your nature. You may have been hurt and needed time to recover, but each time you eventually stood up again. You continued moving forward. You continued to grow. And that resilience was something that they could not understand. Because many people expect adversity to break a person. They expect kindness to turn into bitterness. But instead, you kept your spirit intact. You kept building your light. And over time, something unexpected happened. The same people who once doubted you began noticing your progress. They saw you improving. They saw you evolving. They saw you becoming stronger, calmer, and more confident in yourself. In many cases, the same people who once criticized you now quietly observe your life from a distance. Some of them may even feel inspired by the example that you set. But growth often brings clarity, and clarity brings boundaries. So not every relationship from the past belongs in your future. Sometimes the healthiest response is simply distance. Not out of anger or revenge, just silence and forward movement. You are not required to return to places where your spirit was once diminished. Your focus now is on continuing your path, protecting your peace, and building a life that reflects the person you have become. And that quiet confidence will always speak louder than anything you could ever say. I'd like to end this message off with a parable. A lantern once hung in a dark hallway. Every night it lit the path for anybody walking through. Some people passing by grew annoyed by the light. It reminded them that the hallway had been dark because they never tried to light it themselves. So they tried to cover the lantern. They tried to shake it. They even tried to extinguish it. But the lantern continues to burn. Eventually, those same people tried to stop putting out the light, and instead, they stand in the hallway and watch it glow. The lesson? Not everyone who challenges you is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people only appear to reveal your strength and teach you the importance of protecting your peace. And once you learn that lesson, Your energy naturally moves towards people and environments where your light is welcomed rather than resisted. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been ChrisAnesti, and until next time, take care and have a good one.